Welcome back to Great Day Live. Well, are you ready to get organized this year? That's always a big New Year's resolution for folks. California Closets has everything that you need to transform your space, from custom closets to home offices, pantries, and so much more. Their designs are stylish, functional, and tailored just for you. Joining us here in studio is Nick Ford. He's the business unit manager for Kentucky. Great to have you here, Nick.
Thanks so much for having me.
You know, a big part of what you all do are those custom closets, but your company is really expanding to kind of a whole home solution.
We really do, yeah. We like to think that we can do offices, pantries, garages, you know, a lot of multi-purpose spaces. So a lot of people are starting to do offices with wall beds or Murphy beds as well. But yeah,
make the best use of that third or fourth bedroom.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, how do you approach designing a storage system for your home?
Yeah, we've got a very talented group of designers that'll come into your home. And one of the first things they do is take inventory of whatever it is in the space that you want to organize to make sure that they design for that functionality. And so they'll come in, do a consultation with you, take stock of the space, take your measurements, and then design on the spot to make sure that they're meeting your needs and what you're after as well.
Which is so cool because they can say, hey, here's what we're thinking, what do you think? Right, you can kind of go through that whole editing process.
Absolutely.
Without all the back and forth emails.
Yeah, it's in 3D CAD too, right? So you can 3D visualize it as you design it, which I think is a really helpful tool as well.
Very helpful. You brought some samples of what, your top products, the colors and the combinations that you're seeing a lot of people gravitate towards? Yeah,
these are some current trends and just a limited selection of what we really have to offer, but you can see that we've got plenty of combos to kind of go together. Gold is obviously a big accessory right now, but got some classic finishes. We've got classic white, which we don't have here today, but that's always a legacy color for us as well, and many finishes that we can choose from. And there's leather or glass insert wrap we can do indoors, and you know, a little bit of everything.
Love that. And I love too, you kind of bring in, and this kudos to your design team, right? Like you're able to bring in different textures and colors and complements in a way that I know we all like think we're like a do-it-yourselfer, and there's only so much you can do yourself, right?
Yes.
That's your team, that they can say, hey, what about this? What about this?
Yeah, no, you're
great.
Right.
Yeah.
I continue to be amazed with some of the before and after pictures and really what our designers do and kind of push the limits on depending on you know, the personality or what somebody's after, but they do a great job of pulling in all elements, whether it's working with interior designers or just a personal consultation as well.
Like if you already have an existing designer, they'll partner with them.
Absolutely.
Kind of bring it all together. You don't have to go and get somebody brand new.
Yeah.
So I understand you all also have, what, a new showroom that you opened?
We do, So we've just got a brand new showroom in Norton Commons.
Oh, wow.
We're really proud of. Beautiful space. And we'd love anybody to come by anytime and look at it, whether you're into business for a closet or not, or pantry. There's plenty of things, and I think it's a great way for us to help people visualize. We've got a lot of different spaces set up in there, so whether it's the wall bed or some kitchen stuff or bedroom stuff, for sure.
It's one thing to kind of look at the pictures that we've been showing viewers while you've been talking, but it's another to say, okay, I like that, but to have a physical space I can go to touch, feel, and actually be in it.
Absolutely.
Are you finding that people are just really feeling they're enjoying that whole experience?
Yeah, and I think a lot of times they don't know what we're capable of either.
Right.
And so I think
I didn't know you all do this. I don't know what this, Yeah,
so the lighting a lot of times draws people's eyes that they're not used to, you know, seeing in some of those spaces. And to your point, some of the textures, you really get a sense when you're in the showroom, you can really put your hands on some of that. And so the color combos that you may be curious about, it's a great way to really see and get some ideas too.
Well, sometimes you can see a picture, but when you see it in person, you may not even like it in the picture.
Yeah.
And then when you go to see something in person, it's like, wait a minute, this is totally different.
That's a great point.
I understand too, you guys have some promotions going on right now.
We do. We have a Serene Spaces promotion, runs through the end of February. We save up to 15% on 7 of our finishes. So we'd love for people to mention that, come in and get a consultation and save some money on it too.
Get started. It's a big New Year's resolution to go ahead and get organized,
It
right?
is,
Beyond the closet and in every single space. Great to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
To get started and take advantage of that promotion, just head on over to CaliforniaClosets.com.